Oops.
Jesus Christ. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We just finished recording 2 episodes back to back, and we got another one after this.
So guys! Oh my God! 1, I'm buzzing. 2, I have like, okay, life updates. Great things are happening. Yesterday, I went to a baseball game.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, hey, who has watched our and just like that auction video? Because it's pretty good, and I was really excited. So
we are very excited.
I am so freaking excited. I want to know, what are you guys' like true predictions? I know a lot of people wrote comments in there that they thought Amanda's hair does look really good. Amanda always looks good, and then I'm over here Bustifer McGee.
God. Great.
Guys, you had really great comments and ideas in our video. What are things that you truly think will be in the auction? Because I'm hoping the Snapple bottle. If not, I'll be upset. I want to say hi to all of our friends. Hi, Danielle. Hey, Julie. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Jen. Hey, Gabrielle. Hey, Morticia Badams. Hey, Natasha. And Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca, Natasha. Hello, everyone. Look, we have what I feel like there's news. Is there choose?
Oh God. Is there news? The one piece of news.
I want to talk about Chris knows.
If you're part of our Patreon, we're back on our Drag Race All-Stars-ish. We're on the episode. We're going to record it after this. It's like the episode, one of the most iconic lip syncs, one of the most iconic face cracks ever. Oh boy, when Fifi O'Hara finds out that they both won,
everything is just so unfortunate. It's just watching Fifi crash and it's just this slow. The editing is brilliant. You're just watching her just. Like, you have to feel bad for her. She's trying so hard to be chill. I mean, I do have empathy for her, but we're actually going to do a think piece next week's quickie on, like, could Fifi O'Hara have redeemed herself, or was she set up? Because she did this interview during
villain or victim.
Oh, that's good. She did an interview during this airing of the season where she's like, they told me, like, I kind of believe her too. I think the production, girl,
other than World War III looming,
we kind of got into the Epstein files for a little bit the last episode, and you're like, I can't even let myself accept it. I'm like, I know, me neither, because that's why I keep making jokes about it, because it's so crazy that I have to just like not even let it enter my head. We were talking about how Carol Razuel is friends with
I also went on a rant about this revamped Roni. I'm over it. Cut it. Be done. Also, does anyone on here watch Real Housewives of Potomac? Because I was wanting to throw my phone at the television watching the reunion this week. Anyone? If someone says they do, I will talk about it. If not, I won't. So, continuing. The news also is, we previously talked, and I did see like a snippet of this podcast interview with Chris Noth. Some dumb bitch who wants attention decided she would let Chris Noth go on her podcast so that he could, I guess, other side his allegations.
He said, anyway, Sarah Jessica Parker didn't give me a chance to explain myself.
He thinks that she shot herself in the foot or something like along those lines with and just like that, and not allowing him to be a part of it. Because no, it's the same one, Gabrielle, but like I guess the pieces are being released separately or something.
Oh, is that why? That's so annoying.
Or I never actually listened to the actual thing the first time. So maybe
I didn't either, but I think this is different. This is like more recent.
It's that woman.
Is it the same one? Okay. Well, yeah, he said she didn't give him a chance to explain his side of the story, which we know your side of the story.
Here's exactly my side of the story. Believe women, okay?
Yeah.
Also, guys, check out our full recap. It's dropping tomorrow, or if you're on Patreon, you get it right away after this, baby. So you can really do some foreplay here, and then you can really just jizz everywhere with this one. Oh boy. Oh great. Guys, hi. I'm like really excited. Our lives.
Am I frozen?
Yeah, but that's fine.
I'm converting a picture.
Are you early? Or are you fashionably late, darling?
Maybe early for Abraham. You're like, oh, I'm early as far as
Abraham,
as
we missed you, darling. He beat up Beverly Johnson in the 90s and the police did nothing. Chris Noth? Oh! Morticia,
Right.
typical man, Chris Noth can just shut the F up and choose to dig himself into an even deeper grave. Seriously. I just said, what more can we expect from a straight, white, 75-year-old man? I mean, like, what are we? Like, anyway. Yes?
Hi, Shannon. I just want to show. I want to lighten the mood.
With you, Amanda. Is something happening?
Why am I? Yeah, no,
there's just like
first of all, I can hear myself in your audio, so you need to do whatever you do. But I do want to lighten the mood for a second.
Yes.
What? Just turn the volume down, and I can still hear myself. You should be wearing headphones.
Keep going. Let's lighten the mood.
Okay. I had 9 dogs here yesterday, and I was really dreading it all week. And I was like, I just have to lock in. Started at 5:30 a.m., ended at 8 p.m. But I just want to show you this picture.
Oh,
and what? It was a great day. They were great.
This has to just smell like a Frito factory.
Oh no, it doesn't. I cleaned the entire house. I scrubbed the floorboards. I got
you're home. I'm saying, dogs just naturally smell the way they do. So if you're putting 9 of them right there, it's just like. Now, I love dogs. I said I went to a dog birthday party this weekend.
Yeah.
And I, at one point, was just on, literally almost sitting on the floor with dogs just surrounding me from all angles.
Oh, I don't really let them touch me, though. You have to really be on. If I give those
dogs touch you,
I can't. If I touch one of them, they all run over, and then they all.
Oh my god, that would be my whole day. I'd lay in bed and I'd just be like, "Okay, dogs, everyone, just pile on."
You think that it's one of the most overstimulating jobs you can have, which is great when you're an antisocial person like me.
I say it, but there is. I don't know, a snowball's chance in hell that I would ever be dog sitting 9 dogs in my home at once.
Well, I remember when we hung out all the time, in person, you would always be very nervous about animals playing, play.
Oh, I still hate that.
Our dogs
I absolutely hate it. You would
always be like, I don't like.
Hate
it. Makes me very uncomfortable when animals play.
I know they're playing. But it just, you know why I think it is? And weirdly, this circles back to what Amanda and I were talking about. And one of the topics here, daddy issues, mind you, that has nothing to do with actual daddy issues. But I'm thinking, we discussed how, the things that happen to you growing up obviously affect everything in your life later. When I was growing up, I would go to the next door neighbor's house. They would watch me after school. Okay. And they had a Rottweiler and this other dog that was similarly sized, but it was maybe a German Shepherd mixed with something else, but they were both big ass dogs and they would play all the time. And it was it was, I literally was so freaked out by that when I was a kid. It would scare the absolute ever loving shit out of me.
But you can tell, you can hear the tone of
I don't
playing
care.
And
it makes me feel like the dog, what it makes me feel like is the dog is going to turn for a second, look at me, and then just attack me.
But I will say though, because I worked at one of those huge places with 75 dogs, even if 2 dogs are play fighting, even here, I will monitor them if they're doing it because they might, it's like humans play fighting. You get someone takes a hit too hard and then you're
fighting either.
Right, I don't either. But that's how dogs are. If one of them kind of hits one too hard, then it can on a dime turn into a fight.
Ultimately, they have a primal instinct.
They do. I agree with that.
Hey, Mooch. Hey, girl.
Yeah. Anyway, so one last pick of the dogs. I love them all so much. Oh, the best.
What about this little corgi with the diaper there on the front?
That's Ace. And then
wait. No, okay. Who is this one on the far left? The all black one with the little gray chin?
Oh, that's Johnny. He's like 100 years old. Him and Walter just like sit on the couch together and like bark at all the other ones if they get too close. They're little grumpuses. All right. Well, anyway, let's talk about this episode of Sex and the City. Daddy issues.
Okay.
We're going to talk about daddy issues.
Well, let's not start with the daddy issues, I guess.
Who
let's
here has daddy issues?
Yeah, who's got daddy issues here? I'm sure everyone.
Say it in the chat.
Yeah, the only children, you have daddy issues, I'm sure. Most people have daddy issues, actually, because, and ultimately, I'd say most of that is a product of the patriarchy, because men feel the need to be withholding of their feelings.
Oh,
Rebecca, you don't have any daddy issues? Lucky you, girl.
Do you really not? Wow. There's another one.
We do want to start with the biggest thing from this episode.
Okay, yes.
The biggest.
Let's talk about it. The biggest. What do you guys, wait, put in the chat. What do you think the most important, iconic part of this episode is? Put it in the chat now. We'll give you a second.
Well,
but there's discourse about this online. If you
haven't watched the episode, here's the cover for it.
Yeah.
To give you an idea of what happens.
Right.
What do you think is the most iconic part? In the comments right now. Engage. Also hit like if you haven't, please.
Yeah. Rebecca has the best dad ever. I have stepdaddy issues. Yeah. Me too, actually. Me too.
Danielle.
No, you're in the Dead Dads Club.
I'm in the Dad Club.
You
too.
are in the Dead No, iconic. Okay, sorry. We're talking about
Morticia Bottoms, the patent leather Mary Jane Manolos are iconic.
He gets drunk in Vogue. We're fashion rogue. We're circling around it, but it is.
It's not like a moment that happens. It's the haircut, baby. Carrie's
and the outfit. Look at this. And people are saying online, I think it must be like Gen Zers or people that didn't grow up with this, saying that this is the worst haircut ever. And I'm like, do you know how many? To me, it was so iconic when I saw that she cut her hair. I was like, she looks so fucking good. I need to get a bob now.
I always remember this, always from this season, is this cut, this moment, the dress too. You know, her whole Vogue look is fab. And you know what? The haircut, I feel, the haircut makes sense for a character like Carrie Bradshaw starting a job at Vogue, because she's she's like being the grown up. She's you know what I mean? Like being
she's
more
like cosplaying as a working gal.
Yeah,
and Shannon says, I love Enid. I have such a bigger appreciation for Enid this watch. I wrote down some of the lines, but like one of the ones where she's like, nobody cares about your point of view, Carrie. And then Julian's like, Enid, and she goes, oh, I'm sorry, I don't care about your point of view. And then Carrie, less Carrie Bradshaw and more carry this bag with these shoes. Do you understand? She's just such a bitch.
A lot of that comes down to Candice Bergen's ability to deliver that. So
Candice Bergen is fierce, and Murphy Brown was fierce because didn't she have a baby out of wedlock and then some politician?
Yeah, she was like a single mother,
a Republican. I'm assuming had a problem with it.
Yeah,
people that came out.
A working woman. She was like the Miranda of that time in a way.
Yes, truly. Let's talk about also maybe Julian.
Okay, wait. Let's check in with the comments about the hair, because
what did you guys think of the hair? Did we all not love this hair? Who's not like
refresh of this cut? Initial was cool since she had the blunt straightened ends on with the curl too. Yeah, there's a style about it too. Mm-hmm.
It's impossible, but it looks so effortless for her. But she does have really her hair in season 5 and how annoying she was. It's a more annoying haircut because it has more personality, and for women to have a personality, it reads as annoying. And I also said in the episode, I wonder if people had an issue with her hair going short, and you said it's because of the patriarchy, because Sarah Jessica Parker has such a face, and I wonder if people were intimidated by her daring to draw more attention to it and getting a more masculine short hair.
Ultimately, long hair is tied into femininity.
Yeah.
Just like if a guy has long hair, he looks feminine. I mean, I'm not saying that I feel that way. I'm saying That's what society feels.
I think
So,
long hair on men reads now more as douchey Brooklyn hipster than like gay.
okay. It
That's how I
goes
see
in
it.
different directions for me because sometimes men can look good with long hair, and it's usually if they have like darker features and the hair is like dark.
Smith Jarrett is the only man I find attractive with long hair.
Who?
Like the Smith Jarrett from Sex and the City.
Okay. Yeah.
Jason Lewis, who's on Team SJP, I guess. And now Candace's
I don't
daughter
think
is
he's a
basically
very
Enid in
good
real
guy
life.
either.
Yeah, I doubt it. I forgot about that. Yeah, Candace's daughter is now
but
head of Vogue.
I don't like
You don't like the
that.
nepotism. You don't like the nepotism.
I don't like that. I don't think that's gonna go well. I think, yeah, I'm not loving the way.
Relax.
Speaking of Vogue, I don't love the way that Vogue has gone now because it's now Amazon controlled. It's like,
Oh, it is? Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
Natasha says, my old boss bought me the iconic Manola Blahnik Mary Janes when I left for Iraq.
Those are fabulous.
I
actually didn't even know they existed.
The Iraq part of that threw me off for a second. I got really
I did know that because Natasha is a veteran, so I figured. I think I knew.
I knew that. It's the.
So sorry to not seem
we're trying to keep it light. We're trying to keep it light over here. Not talk about everything that's going on in the fucking world right now. Men never liked SJP. That is true. Like SJP has a nose. She has a nose. God.
MPK wrote for Murphy Brown.
Yeah, remember I did that whole MPK deep dive? That was like his first like writing job. And then he quit. Didn't he? I think he quit like right at the beginning because he didn't want to get too like locked in. Remember?
Yeah.
They like asked him to stay on or something like that. I don't know. I did that.
He didn't want to be like too shoeholed in or something. Or he was trying to work his way up the ranks.
He didn't want to get
tell a story about that.
Yeah, he didn't want to get stuck in the writer's room of some show or something. So he left him in the lurch basically.
He wanted to like basically.
You guys can check out our deep
he wanted
dive.
To kind of like jump his way up.
Yeah, he wanted to carry a social climb. He was a sitcom slut hopping around. Exactly.
Okay, there we go.
We did a deep dive like a few months ago, where it's like the man who ruined and just like that. And I like did like a ADHD deep dive.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Guys, if you feel like it, go back and watch some of our old videos. Could you also watch the one about the auction? Now, mind you, I'm sure everyone in here has watched it, but that was one thing that I've actually that is something I'm actually genuinely excited for.
Morticia Batter said, I finally watched The Comeback, and it's wild that same man wrote and just like crap. I know. Agreed. We're nervous about this next season.
Have you seen
JFK Jr. was on Murphy Brown, who dated SJP. That's right. Yeah. Are you watching that love story, John?
No, I don't really watch stuff like that, but I've seen the Daryl Hannah of it.
We talked about it. Yeah.
Watching House of Villains.
Oh, I watched 1.5 episodes and then I was like, I hate this show. And Tom Sandoval isn't likable when he's like doing well.
The problem ultimately is that show is about villains. So like the people are like, a lot of them aren't likable because they're villains of the shows. So it's like,
I guess he wasn't a villain on VPR though.
Well, he's a villain to the world.
Well, Ari was a villain.
Was that season that he had with where he's a twat to Stassi about having the event about her.
That was something was going on there that like
he hates Stassi start to finish.
Yeah.
And like
she had a successful book.
Abraham, thank you. I was so effing pissed off at this damn show. These shows, they need to start figuring out. And here's one place that I would be fine with production doing something. They need to figure out a way to stop getting the drag queens and the gay people and shit kicked off first. Why are we losing your best parts? I'm done watching the show unless she somehow comes back. Mind you, I didn't really like it in the first place, but she actually was giving me something, and I haven't liked her a lot. I didn't really like her that much on Drag Race, but I liked her in this scenario because she was coming from a more vulnerable place.
Natasha says, my most dangerous times in Iraq was when I would turn off sports and watch fashion TV and Sex and the City in our TV room.
I can only imagine that it would take you away from that. My God.
What are our other topics? The threesome.
Oh yeah. Have you guys had a threesome? Amanda hasn't.
Carla
Hey Carla.
I've been close. I've at least been in discussions for one. Like things were getting like put together, and then I was like, I don't want to do this.
What's your
I just don't.
trepidation of a threesome?
I'm not. I don't think that I am I'm not horny enough for it. I just don't think.
Oh.
Like I just don't want to. That's not the kind of sex I want. There's
Like you
too
don't
much
want to be like
happening.
getting it.
It
and
seems
then,
like a real.
do...
It feels like a real commitment, and I feel like when I'm horny, I kind of just like want it to be like just like get my rocks off and be over with.
Okay.
The threesome seems like a real like investment of time and energy, and
I'll say
horny enough.
I'm bad with like the part of like I'm too impulsive with like sex stuff like that. Where like even if someone's like, hey, like in 3 days, let's get together for whatever, it's like 3 days. Like, no, I want to do it either now or I don't know if in 3 days I'm gonna want to do this. Like, there's no way.
I'm gonna talk myself out of it in 3 days. Morticia Adams says, I
3
did in
days
my
from
20s.
now, no way. I will have eaten too much earlier that day, or I won't be feeling it. I'm not horny. Like, you know.
Morticia Adams said, I did in my 20s with a guy and a girl. I was drunken on ecstasy. Yeah, I feel like ecstasy, at least then you're not like, it's not really you. You need to kind of.
I'll say, and I know we're live, I guess, but I've check for deeper stories on the Patreon. I'm pretty sure one of our pillow talks about stuff, but I've had my experiences. But I did say on our recap that in any of the scenarios that I had gotten into, I never jumped into them in the way that that Samantha and Richard are, where they're in a relationship bringing someone else in. I've only ever possibly, allegedly, maybe jumped in with two people who have had a relationship or joined with other people or whatever. I've never joined with my partner into a group sex scenario or something like that. So that I think would be a lot different. Natasha.
Yeah, I like sex appointments.
It gives me time to shave and lose weight. Morticia says the guy was a creep drug dealer, but I'm still friends with the gal on Instagram 15 years later, though. Oh my God.
Women nailing it.
Do you love when you're scrolling through stuff and then people pop up and you're like, wait, I did crazy shit with that person and now they have 3 children on their lap or whatever, and you're like, oh
yeah. What was I just gonna say?
What do you mean flag,
in the episode, I started going into this rant about how I think that a lot of women out there agree to stuff like this because it's a way to justify, well, he either cheats with me or he cheats on me. And as I was saying it, John, you looked like you were getting incensed, and I thought you were about to like yell at me for saying something not woke enough, or I was insulting the open relationship community, but you were actually just getting enraged yourself as I was talking about the same topic and then you were like, it's the patriarchy again.
The idea of staying with someone who cheats on you, I don't understand that. I mean, I just think if someone cheats on you, and then especially if you let them then get away with it, they're going to do it again. What's keeping them from doing it again?
Richard hasn't cheated on her. This is more getting a preemptive, like ahead of it. Well, like if he's going to cheat. So if I give him permission, then I was like part of it. It's the Lily Allen album.
I'm, and this again is maybe I'm part of why I'm single is I wouldn't even let myself get that deep. If I felt like this person's going to cheat on me. Oh yeah, Shannon.
Yeah.
You saw a Trump flag in a garage once of people you were going to meet. It was a good story. Yeah, one time I did like agree to go meet up like with a couple, 2 gays, all right? And I pull up to their house, which is this beautiful, gorgeous property. And they had those type of garages that are like, they're not straight to the street. They're like the fancy garage where you have to turn like around a corner to like, and so it like the doors are facing to the side. Anyway. So as I'm pulling up into this long, gorgeous driveway, I turn, and in their garage, they have a Trump flag hanging up. And I thought I genuinely was driving up to like a gay version of a Get Out situation. But it wasn't. I ended up going inside and we still did stuff. But, then I was like, I'm never going there again.
I mean, I'm sure I've slept with people that are secretly MAGA. More just about
Well,
us that I
it's a
turned.
lot different when you're gay because you're like,
I
one
know.
of the
Yeah, but
main
they
agendas
hate
of
themselves.
MAGA is to like
Please,
basically
they're the
round us
gayest
up,
ones.
throw us in somewhere. Anyway, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, so talking about MAGA and the
Drugs and
Epstein.
partying and in sex parties. You know, you still have time, Morticia. Trust. If you're still horny for it. You totally have time. Don't do the drugs. You know, the drug. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
it's too late to start that now. It's not cute anymore. Look at Tom Schwartz. I look at Tom Schwartz and how he like when we saw him at that event, and I'm like, it's like not cute though to be like this wasted in public when you're like in your mid 40s. It's like not. It's like gross.
No, I think though if you want to like have a little bit of like mushrooms and then have sex, do it, baby. What's stopping you?
Cocaine is really good. Like I get addicted too. I turned 43 in 3 weeks, and my 2 years sober date is next Sunday.
What's your actual birthday?
The 23rd of March. My sober date is the 15th of March.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping we'd be on here for your birthday, but we won't.
Oh, it's a Monday. It's a Monday. It's okay. I'll be recording Hot Topics or something like that.
Oh, what else what are you guys up to out in the world? I'm excited because this weekend a movie comes out that I actually kind of want to see, kind of. And it's the new Pixar movie and it's called Hoppers. And originally I thought it was going to be really dumb, but it's gotten a lot of really good reviews, so I'm like, okay. I'm excited because I love going to the movies. And lately, all the movies that have been coming out are shit. I wanted to like freaking Scream 7, but because the bullshit they pulled with Melissa Barrera and all of that, I'm not playing that game. So
I'm excited for a scary movie, but I was just listening to one of my movie podcasts, Blank Check. I subscribed to their. I have to tell Jody about this because I use our joint account. But I subscribed to their Patreon because they did a Wicked episode, and it was just, and it's like two men that I like love. I respect. They're always on Doughboys, and they just like did not like Wicked, and it's like 2.5 hours of them just talking about how bad Wicked is, and I was like,
the first one,
fun, yeah, the first one, like as the furthest they go is being like, yeah, no, it's a good movie. Like they are, but they're like,
are they theater people in any way?
Yeah. Yeah,
they are.
They're like, yeah, they're like movie and theater people. Like
what kind of theater do they like?
They were talking about Sondheim shows with like a plum and with knowledge. Like they live in New York. They go see Broadway shows all the time.
I can't even subscribe to that idea.
I was disappointed. I like listening to snark podcasts, even if I like the movie.
That the first one was
like, how did, and they found so much, like they didn't like Cynthia Erivo's interpretation of Elphaba. They liked Idina Menzel better because she's more funny. Like, okay. I mean, I guess.
Well, they're different scripts too. I'm just saying. They took a lot of anyway. Shannon's starting Below Deck. I think that's smart because Below Deck is so fucking good, especially the first seasons. Now it has become definitely really focused on like, how many times are the crew going to hook up with each other? This girl's going to hook up with every single man on the boat. For the past, I don't know, 8 seasons, they somehow have found a woman, and this is nothing against women, and I worship the ground women walk on. They will somehow always find some girl, who literally hooks up with every single man on the boat. What are we doing? They'll do a thing where they like hook up with all the guys before any of the other girls can hook up with any of the guys. And then the girls, it's like, no, that is not the Below Deck I want. Thank you.
I'm watching Parks and Rec again. I just entered season 4. It's a fun little. I feel very happy in my little bubble, my Parks and Rec bubble. But what's our last topic? We only have 10 minutes, and we ready to talk about daddy issues.
They do in this episode touch on Carrie, right? having that her dad left her when she was 5. And they show a picture. Now, I was kind of annoyed because they're connecting this kind of maybe to why that Julian guy then takes advantage of her and then tries to like be naked. But then Amanda did reel me back in because she said, oh, they're carrying that theme to all of the characters. The dad theme, you know, Miranda being Brady's dad, even though Steve isn't dead.
Steve
and
is
he
very much
literally
in the
lives in the same city.
And he wants to be involved.
In fact, they just fucked last episode, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And then Alexa calls Richard daddy and he doesn't like it. But also I said that I think that in today's day, if they addressed a daddy issues storyline, I think that this could be a whole arc because there's daddy issues are so much more talked about now. And like, I think that it is so deep. So I wish that maybe they could have explored that more. And like, we think we should maybe do a think piece on Carrie's daddy issues and like try to break it down.
Well, I mean, I would say her daddy issues spread to her big situation because she ends up with these men who are like like there's a power dynamic thing. What do you guys think? That isn't all that exciting. That's not as exciting as threesome talk, unfortunately.
Do they all have daddy issues though? Like does Samantha have dad? Samantha seems like she actually had, as far as we know about Samantha, she had a normal childhood because in that episode with the bat mitzvah, isn't her storyline wrap up with like being like Samantha knew that she had a real childhood and these girls will never know. So I think Samantha, and she's like, I was jumping into people's pools when I was that age. So I think Samantha had like a pretty good childhood. Miranda says at one point, my father came home every night at 6 on the dot and I still don't really know. Oh, isn't that in this episode?
I can't.
Yeah, when they're on the stoop. Carrie says, do you think that because I didn't have a dad, I'm always going to be fucked up about men? And Miranda goes, my dad came home every night at 6 on the dot and I'm still fucked up about men. So what does that tell you?
I've been having this thing lately where it's like, okay, if you don't have kids, then you'll end up alone in a nursing home and no one's going to help take care of you or anything. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but people with kids end up alone in nursing homes and no one taking care of them. So I don't know. Yeah, mommy issues. Okay.
I think they all have. Well, Miranda also has mom. See, you know what? When I look,
hey, Kate.
When I first watched that episode where Miranda's mom died, I think I've always gone away from that thinking that Miranda had a bad relationship with her mom because it was all about like fighting with her mom and stuff. And now I look back and I'm like, oh no, she had like a normal relationship with her mom. It was complicated, but like it was a normal relationship.
I think too, a lot of hers comes back to that idea that she's like single and alone.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare you not be married with children? Kate, seriously, who doesn't have parent issues? If you don't have parent issues,
let us know in the chat.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'd say lucky you, babe, because
you know how like on Super Bowl, I like haven't really talked to my mom since then. She like has acted like nothing she knows exactly what happened. Then she called me the other day and she's like, well, we're leaving for Hawaii in a couple days or tomorrow. So I mean, what's up? I haven't heard from you. I'm like, you fucking know exactly what happened and you're going to make, and I'm like, I can't bring it up. We don't talk like that. And so then, yeah, she's like, well, I guess we're off to Hawaii. So I'm like, geez. And then she asked me what I thought about the new war in Iraq. And I was like, all right, have fun in Hawaii.
And Iran.
It's just she's in Hawaii for 2 weeks now, and I'm like, my life is like a sense of calm because I can't even get a hold of her. Taking parent issues.
Oh my god, you guys!
We'll just never talk about it.
Oh man, I don't. Oh, you think? You think you'll never talk about it? What? What did you say?
Whatever. You're not listening anyway. So let's just wrap this up.
I listened to all of that. Oh my god. What?
Nothing. We're just never going to talk about it. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
You don't think that you'll ever talk about that? Is that how you guys are?
Yeah, we'll never talk about it.
No. So like one day it'll just like resolve itself, and then you'll just pretend it
will never resolve itself. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
It'll never resolve itself.
There'll never be an apology or an acknowledgement. I'll just have to suck it up.
Well, that's more what I'm saying is like you'll just kind of have to like it'll resolve itself.
Yeah,
resolve itself.
It'll fester.
That's the hard part about though with like families is like with a friend or something, you can just be like, go fuck yourself and like not.
I know.
But like a family person is like, I don't know.
You like have to see them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you don't, or you could just go no contact.
Kind of a thing where it's almost just easier to like get over or like let it go.
Yeah, but then I imagine that like I have to hang out with my cousins like once a year whenever we have a family gathering, and then we just like never talk to each other. I'm like, do I have to do this? Ugh, it's just
Jen, I totally get this. Now that I have adult sons and daughters, I feel very judgmental about my parents' treatment of me as an adult. I don't have sons or daughters, but the feeling of like once you hit adulthood and then sometimes it clicks in where you're like, wait, I'm the age that my parents were when they did X, Y, or Z in my situation. And then you're like, I would have never done that. Why the fuck could they have, you know what I mean? So
I think
the one really beautiful thing that I have really taken out of therapy this week, and maybe we can leave this with you guys. Sometimes acceptance, it's important sometimes in order to move forward. Acceptance is important. Now, for me, I was really hung up on the idea that like accepting something is saying like, oh, it's okay that you did that. You know, it's fine. And maybe not saying, like you forgive the person for doing, but you're just saying, oh, it's okay. If I'm accepting it, it's okay. Accepting really is just saying this happened. That's what it was. And that's and like to put it as that. Take that with you.
I think that generation is not really about accountability. I just don't think that older generation and I don't think that'll ever happen. And yeah, it is on us to accept. I'll never get an apology for that, and I guess I'll just have to.
Well, if you think about the way our generation are like softer, or that we like are too weak. We're too this, that, or the other. The only way that we are softer or weaker is because we actually speak about our feelings, or we try and look at why we're feeling like shit and fix it. You just let yourself feel like shit forever and then die. Anyway, guys. Okay, we love you guys a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna now record the All-Stars episode where Fifi gets eliminated.
That I'm excited about because
Alyssa goes, well, Fifi, I tried to hug you though.
It's still good after I've seen the episode, I don't know, 50 times at this point. Yeah, and still when I watched it, I'm like, yes, fuck yes.
Hang on, let me read this. Forgiving the past is one thing.
But now that we're all adults, I wouldn't do things they do. They expect me to maintain the relationship. I guess that's how it was with their own parents. Yeah. Or I mean, ultimately, people who want to look at us as weak, the truth is that we're actually strong. I think about that all the time about the gay community of they're always wanting to pin us at be oh, put their thumb down on us or whatever, remind us or make us think that we're weaker. But the truth is that standing in your truth is the most powerful thing you ultimately can do. So anyway, let's rise up, y'all.
Yeah, but
by lifting others.
That said, I think that this next generation is a little soft.
I'd like them to become softer because it seems like they've lost their way about some things.
There is no way.
The younger generation voted more for Trump than they did in the last. They got more conservative. Hey, who is this? KYBL Gaming. Hey. I've never seen you like join in. Are you new here? Hey,
We had a little therapy session. Anyway, I'm happy that my mom's in Hawaii for a couple
I
of weeks.
do want to read this one here. I love my parents, but there are things they didn't do for me that they should have. They don't like get pointed out. That's for sure. I wish they could just say you're right. I'm sorry.
That's
you know what
all
I will say?
I
am so fortunate because I have had those type of conversations with my mom, and she does say she's sorry and takes.
Your mom seems younger though. Like I always remember meeting your mom and it clicking in my head. Like this is a cool. Like this is a mom.
She's not actually. She isn't even a young mom though. Like
she still was
25 when she was 24 when she had me. So, I mean that's younger, but it wasn't like it's not like 18 or something.
But your mom's
just like cool, dude.
And like Jenny's mom is a cool mom where it's like she seems to enjoy hanging out with her own kids, and it isn't just like.
Well, you know, and your mom and I have gone through our phases because my mom also in junior high, she drove me. My English teacher in junior high, everyone in our class like failed some test she gave us, okay? So then she gave everyone the opportunity to come in before school and retake the test if they wanted to come in, okay? So my mom drove me there, walked me into the classroom where there were a bunch of other kids retaking the test. Talks to the teacher and says, "Don't you think this like deserves like more? Like, shouldn't he like get detention or something for this?"
Yeah, I can see my mom doing.
And then the teacher was like, "No, like not really." And then she's like, "I think you should." So then the teacher gives me a detention. Then my mom walks me to my locker, makes me open my locker, and then just starts pulling things out of it and is like, "You need to keep this more organized." So my mom,
that was like a power move, Jay.
There were definitely times where, like, you know, she would never do that now, and I think she would actually probably be mortified. She needed to check
your ass. I think sometimes you need to check your kids and give them a little learning moment, Joan.
Okay, though, okay, it's just whatever. Yes. All right, guys. Sorry, Mom, if you're somehow listening.
John's mom is probably just emotionally healthy. What a blessing.
She wants to be, and that's the best. You know what? The number one thing to hope from someone else is that they want to take accountability. They want to do better. The most frustrating thing is when you approach someone with something and their automatic thing is like, "Well, sorry, I was a terrible mother. Sorry, I was doing the best I could." It's like, that's the wrong thing to say to me, bitch.
Daphne's favorite thing. On that note.
Yeah, that sucks. Wow. I like how we were going to talk about daddy issues and we shifted to mommy issues.
She really did a number on me, that one. It's coming out in current day. As I enter perimenopause, it's all coming out. All right. Nice. Who else here is in perimenopause? All right. We love you guys. We're going to go record that episode.
Anyway, guys, we love you. If you didn't hit like yet, could you? Please. Also, could you, even if you've watched that auction video, could you go over there and hit like on it? Because I think it only has like 6 likes or something. Because we never mentioned to hit like. And I'm realizing that you need to say hit like in order for people to hit like. So can you go over there and hit like? We love you guys. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. Bye. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. All right. We love you guys.